Are you going back to class? Are you going back to work in the office? Need some help trying to smell your best? You want to smell damn good. You want to be that guy that people just gravitate to. You want to be that cologne guy. Well, your boy's here to help. I got you right after this. Hey, yo, what is going on out there in YouTube land? What's happening? You are now tuned in to another dope episode here at No BS Allowed TV. I am your host, King P, aka The Ice Nine, aka Big Game James, aka Pastor Offering, aka The Reason Why You Are Here. And today, the reason why you are here is because you want to know about smelling good. Not just smelling good, you want to smell great. And I am here to help you. All right. Now, school is back in. Some of us have to go back to work in the office. You are going to be in close proximity of other people. So your objective is to smell excellent every time. Well, I got 5 fragrances here that are going to help you do just that. Now, some of these fragrances aren't monster performers. Some of them only last a couple of hours. But hey, your mission is to smell well. So just take a bottle, take a bottle or take a decant. If you don't know what a decant is this. All right, one of these right here, put it in, you spray the fragrance in, spray some of the fragrance in here, boom, boom, put it in your bag, work bag, school bag, keep it pushing. All right. So now let's get into it because you know how we do it. All right. First up, a lot of you have heard of the House of Creed, unless you've been living under a rock. Well, I'm not going to talk about an actual Creed fragrance. I'm going to talk about an actual dupe of a Creed fragrance. This fragrance is a dupe of Millesine Imperial, one of the best on the market, in my humble opinion. Now, some of you are familiar with Sean John Unforgivable. Some of you are familiar with Ed Hardy Love and Luck. Both of those are good fragrances. Both of those have similarities to Millesine Imperial. However, this particular fragrance really gets you really damn close. And that's what you want with a dupe. That's what you want with a clone. You want to be close. Close is good enough, as Goldie Smellgood would say. Shout out to him. All right. Now, the fragrance that I'm referring to is Club de Nuit Milestone. All right. This is an excellent clone of Millesine Imperial. All right. You got the fresh watermelon, you got the aquatic notes, you got all that. All right. This right here, you start rocking this to the office or back to school, you're back to you go back to the classroom, what have you. You are guaranteed to be one of the best smelling men, if not the best smelling person in your environment. Trust me on this. And another thing is, you don't have to pay a lot for this fragrance. Don't have to pay a lot at all. You can get this for under $40. So definitely pick this up ASAP. Now, next fragrance. This is Mercedes-Benz Select Day. Now this too is a clone, but not so much, because it kind of does its own thing. Now, this is a clone. This is Mercedes-Benz, their version of Versace Eau Fresh. It has the citrus notes, it has the aquatic notes, all of that. But it also has elements of Mercedes-Benz cologne or another fragrance, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. You have the aquatic notes and citrus aspects from that as well, and and they blend together in this fragrance, and this is lovely, especially in the summertime. Now, let me caution you: this is not going to this is not going to project real crazy or anything like that. It'll give you a nice scent bubble. You're not going to offend anyone with this, which is the main thing, because again, when you're in the public, you do not want to be offensive. People have allergies, and they have sensitivity to certain fragrances. This will not offend anyone, but this will attract everyone that happens to encounter you. They will definitely say that you smell great. You will be smelling fresh and clean and all dope things in between. And that's what it's about. Definitely pick this up. It's a cheapie, but it's good. Mercedes-Benz Select Day. Now, this next fragrance is a combination of the ultimate office fragrance combined with another fragrance that is just a classic fresh banger. All right. What I'm talking about is Masani Wave. Masani Wave is a combination of Versace Pour Homme, which is the ultimate office scent, the fresh lemon, all of that. But it also is a blend of Chanel Allure Pour Homme. Now you blend those together and you have Masani Wave. This is great right here. This is what we call cheapy gold in the fragrance community. And you can get this for not a lot of money, under $40, depending on what size you get. I wouldn't pay over $60 for this, honestly. But I've not seen it past $50. However, depending on where you get it from, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, either or. This is a great all-around fragrance. You can wear this daytime, nighttime, work, date, gym, whatever. This can be a signature scent. This can be whatever you need it to be. But make sure that you pick this up. Masani Wave. All right. Now, last but not least, we have, well, actually, this isn't last. In fact, hold on. Let me do this. Let me get to the second to last fragrance. This particular fragrance is a blue fragrance, but it has a bit of a twist. It has some depth to it. This one just came onto my radar a year or so ago. It too is a cheapie. However, it's a banger. Now, this isn't a projection monster. It isn't going to. It is, but it does have some longevity. You don't need to overspray it. However, people will smell you when you put this on. You will have a nice scent bubble. The fragrance I'm talking about is Rojas Loom. All right, Rojas Loom. You got notes like juniper, cardamom, blood orange, patchouli, things like that. This right here, you have some aquatic elements. This right here is inoffensive, but it smells spectacular. It's something that is another versatile fragrance. Can be worn to the office, could be worn to class, could be worn to the gym if you so choose to. I wouldn't necessarily do that, but it definitely can be worn on a date. Definitely can be worn in the boardroom. It has some depth to it, so it isn't as light and airy as other fragrances, but it isn't heavy either. So this is definitely something that you want to check out. And again, it's cheap. You can get it for under 30 bucks. I bought this on FragranceNet for 22 bucks. So again, definitely check this out. Needs to be on your radar. Now, last but not least, this was one of Pimp C's favorite fragrances. You put this on when you mean business. You put this on when you are trying to get attention, but you're not trying to call for attention. You're trying to get attention in a subtle way, a subtle but powerful way. All right, we'll put it that way. All right, this is a classic, fresh, powerful, but not too powerful, not overbearing, very pleasant. Everyone that happens to come in contact with this fragrance loves it. It's not a cheapie by any stretch of the imagination because it's a Chanel fragrance. And Chanel fragrances are not cheap, people. They are not. However, you spend the money, you get what you pay for. The fragrance I am talking about is Chanel Platinum Egoise. This is a classic lavender fougere. Airy, it's airy, it's woody, very fresh, very masculine. Wear this with a suit, dress it up, dress it down. No matter what, this fragrance is going to make an impression. So again, when you decide that you want to be in business and you want to grab attention in a sexy and subtle way, let them feel you, let them know that you're there. You rock this. Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, any occasion, any season, winter, spring, summer, fall, doesn't matter. This is going to do the job for you. This can easily be a signature scent. And hey, if it's good enough for Pimp C, it's good enough for me. Definitely go and pick this up. All right, y'all. That has been my time. What do you think of my five fragrances for back to school, going into the office, going back to work? Will you be picking any of these up? Will you be passing on them like Magic Johnson on the fast break? Let me know. We'll chop it up in the comments. Now, I have a favor to ask of you before I get out of here. If you feel that I have provided you some value, please like, comment, and subscribe. It's helping the channel to grow. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Getting close to 500 subscribers. That is a milestone. I appreciate that. All right. Now, before I get out of here, I want to leave you, as I always do, with some words of encouragement. Always be the person that is willing to be accountable for your actions. Never be the person that is always shying away from responsibility. You cannot call yourself a stand-up guy or a stand-up woman in the event and always sitting down. It doesn't work that way. If you're always looking to pass the blame, then you're not going to be viewed as an individual of integrity or as a person that anybody with any wherewithal will want to deal with. And that's not something that you want to have on your reputation. You don't want to get a reputation for that. You don't want to be the person that nobody wants to deal with because they're unreliable and they don't take accountability for their actions. So be stand up, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, as I always leave you all, peace.